everybody, and welcome back to some more Ultimate Alchemy with Janky Nick. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Nick.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome back to this
welcome
cold,
to the inner workings of our hot graphite making system.
Oh, gosh, I do love hop graphite, Nick.
Hop.
H-O-P
What does
graphite.
hop stand for, Isaac?
I was going to ask you the same exact question there, Nick. I think it stands for horny old piece of graphite dust. That's what that means. It's H-O-P,
naughty graphite dust. Back at it again.
So, Nick, in the last episode, we were working on, as you mentioned just now, producing hop graphite, right? And trying our best to get diamonds up and running. We got our first diamond, Nick.
I've got the first one here, yeah.
Keeping it safe there. In today's episode, Nick, I think we should probably work on trying to refine the process and maybe automate it a little bit. Between the sessions, we have done a bit of work trying to speed things up, right? Trying to reach some bottlenecks. I see over here, you've thrown down like a mechanical user to try and speed up the Redstone Furnace here.
Yeah. And it's going, Isaac. It's going at decent...
It is going, Nick. It's going real quick. Like... The coke oven itself, especially, because you've got 3 ones on this thing. It's going just instantaneously
I wasn't leaving
fast.
this thing untouched, Isaac. I've gone all out.
So what are you working on, Nick? What are you working on?
I'm making a redstone furnace to pull out of the old industrial squeezer, Isaac, so that we can squeeze our hot graphite into hot graphite ingots, Isaac.
Of course. Yeah. I, Nick, am working on making some of this here cloth. Here you go. So, Nick, we need emeralds, right? And to get emeralds, I did point out previously that you can just smelt paper wealth, right? And paper wealth is made from paper, a gold coin, and green dye. The gold coin is made in the numismatic press, but Nick, the augment numismatic press requires an emerald, and so you can't actually get to that stage to where you can make more paper wealth until you have at least one emerald.
How do you get the first one?
There is a different recipe, Nick. There are 2 recipes for paper wealth. The second one is the one we have to make. And to get it, I need sweat-drenched cloth, Nick. So, whereabouts are you?
I'm by the squeezer, Isaac, looking for where the output is.
Could you take this, Nick, and squeeze this cloth for me, Nick, real quick? And just
squeeze this cloth in the squeezer?
Could you drench... No. I want you to right-click on it.
Oh, no, you actually want to...
I want you to stick it under your armpits and give me... Drench it in sweat, is what I would like.
I've drenched it. Oh,
can I have it back?
Isaac, so you got you my BO now.
I've got your sweat-drenched cloth. Fantastic. So the recipe for paper wealth, Nick, is coagulated blood, which we can get out of a smeltery. It's paper, it's green dye, it's sweat-drenched cloth, and it's a player teardrop, Nick. So I need you to cry.
Because do you know why, Isaac?
Why?
Because the only way you get wealth is blood, sweat, and tears. That's why.
There you go.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Exactly.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Now, do you think you can cry on demand for me, Nick? Do you think you can shed a tear for me and help us get this here, Nick?
Can you hit me?
I could hit you, Nick, but I have a better idea, Nick. You know, I know you're a dog lover, Nick, and so right here I have a picture, Nick. I have a drawing of a poor old puppy, Nick, with just one leg.
Jesus, Isaac, you need to work your art skills.
There's a picture of a one-legged dog, Nick. I want you to look at that. I want you to look at that, Nick, and you're gonna cry. All right? So many of them. 46 player tears. It's like a river worth of tears here, Nick. There's too many.
Isaac, I'm just crying.
I cried. It's a one-legged dog.
Oh my god. Tears everywhere.
I really need one of these, but there we go.
Well, now you've got like a stack, so it's all right.
Yeah, I've got more than a stack of them. Oh boy.
I am crying about something, Isaac, and it's like the fact that this is not the output slot. It's lying to me.
Oh, is that not the output slot? Where's the output
this
slot?
Part here is not the output slot.
Are you sure?
Yeah, take a look.
Oh, maybe it's... Oh, it's back here, Nick. Oh, no. It's here, Nick. It's right here. There's like orange hole.
Oh, I see. Like here.
Yeah, with immersive engineering, blue is input, orange is output. If you come around here, you'll see that on the back here, we've got where the pipe goes in.
Oh, I see. That's input.
There are 2 input slots. There's one where the pipe is, and there's one at the back here. They both got that blue square above them. The orange square, I'm pretty sure, is output. I'm also annoyed, Nick, because you spent what feels like 85 episodes, quote unquote, increasing the storage capacity of our refined storage system, and yet it's still full.
It's full. Oh, yeah.
This time it's actually full. Like the 8K out of 8K is full. Like it's fully full. I can't even put my things inside.
Hold on then, Isaac. Let me make some storage. 4K. 4K ME.
4K?
Or not even ME. It's not ME. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's not
Sorry.
Nick. Not this time round.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Please.
Please. Oh, we've already got blood in the smeltery as well. I guess it's from all the times we've accidentally stood in it. But that should be coagulated blood easily done. It is. Nice. So I'll take that. So what am I missing now in order to make paper wealth? I need... Oh, just paper and green dye. Oh, Nick. Oh. Oh. I've got it all already. I'm pretty much ready to make paper wealth, Nick. Emeralds are going to be ready in no time. I can make myself a numismatic press. We can duplicate our emeralds. Oh, Nick, it's going to be grand. I've got your sweaty rag here. Your sweat drenched rag.
You've got my sweat.
I've got
my tears.
An inventory full of your tears. Oh, pardon?
Are you providing the blood? Because blood, sweat, and tears.
I've got it. Yeah, look at this. I got this ball of blood right in my hand, in my fist. I'm holding on to it. It's a bit sticky, Nick. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
Could be better, honestly. But for the most part, it's fine. Do we have what it takes to make paper? We don't have sugarcane, eh?
Don't have sugarcane, eh? Don't have sugarcane, eh?
Sugarcane, eh? Eh?
All right, the capacity of the system's been increased, Isaac. Hold on.
Nice.
I'll increase it even more.
I'm happy about this thing. I'm happy with this upgrade in system quality. Do we have SNAD? We do have SNAD, Nick. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned that before in this pack, but we do have SNAD. Here we go. I love it, Nick.
SNAD.
What you got against SNAD, Nick? SNAD is fantastic.
SNAD.
There's no reason to be so angry with SNAD. It's so good. It's hearty. It's nutritious. It's delicious. It's part of a balanced breakfast, Nick. Freaking SNAD. It's perfect.
SNAD. Isaac, it just infuriates me.
Why does it infuriate you, Nick?
Because it's just freaking SNAD. I'm so angry.
I feel like you've got no reason to be angry though, Nick. I feel like this is like a old man yells at cloud moment. Like you're angry about nothing. There's nothing to be angry about here.
Yeah, I'll give you nothing.
No need to be angry for, you know? Takes years off your life being that stressed, Nick. You know, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. All right. Paper. Well, do I have what it takes? Do I have what it takes? No, we're missing green pigment. Thankfully, Nick, we've got these big cylindrical freaking cactuses or cacti.
That's good, man.
That we can
big cylindrical. Up. Yeah, God, I forgot about those. God, they infuriate me too. No, actually, I love them. I got nothing against those gorgeous boys.
All right, Nick.
Here we go, making a 16k disc, Isaac.
Nick, look at this. I put my blood, your sweat, and your tears, Nick, into this right here. This cash that I'm holding in my hand right now. This cold, hard cash that I'll slap you with. There you go, yeah. I love how you stand in front of the refined storage area with the wireless crafting grid anyway.
So what you're on about?
Oh. Okay, numismatic press. Oh, I need that. Ooh. So what is it? Do I smelt this? I can't remember what I do with the paper wealth. I smelt it in the smeltery. Okay, we got emerald. And then I'm fairly certain that emeralds and ender pearls use the same cast. The pan cast? Maybe? Let me check that real quick. Let me check that logic. Oh, it's a gem cast. I need to throw this crystal on the ground in direct sunlight. Do we have beds, Nick? Did we make a bed? No point we've made a bed? Oh, I mean, we've
not needed to sleep. Because there's nothing to wait for and there's no mobs. So
I guess. Like, I do need the sunlight right now, though. And I don't know if you've looked up in recent minutes,
there's a lot of stars. The sky looks beautiful, but no sunlight.
The sun is a star, right? So, I mean...
Yeah, but they're not the sun.
Surely...
Isaac.
I mean, are they not? Is that what stars are? They're just little suns that are far away?
Mini sun.
I mean, probably bigger suns, right? They're bigger
suns, mini suns. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? They've all got names, Isaac, that are basically code names. You've seen them? Like KX 3057B and like James, you know?
Would you name a star, Nick, if you were given the option? Like
Hell yeah. Can you imagine, like, for a birthday present, you could officially name a star?
Well, that's the thing that's offered, right? Like, people do that. Like, they buy other people, like, the rights to name a star or buy a star name and name it after someone. Like, that's the thing that people do, right? Yeah. Like, I mean,
it's would. How much does it cost?
I have no idea. It depends what kind of star you're getting, though, you know? If you want to rename the sun, I imagine it's quite expensive. You know? If you want to rename, like, a tiny one that no one ever sees, then, you know. Like, it also might be a giant scam. Like, I guess we could sell Star
Yeah, probably just isn't. At CERN, they probably don't care. Or all the, not necessarily CERN, but all the observatories.
Everyone at NASA's like, oh, that one's Stacey Johnson. She got a gift for her birthday.
That one's Donald Trump. Oh, he paid extra for that one.
Oh, yeah, there's a meteor flying past Stacey, and now it's flying past Fartface 2929666933.
Not Fartface again. Oh no.
Oh boy. I don't know what direct sunlight means. Is this? Oh, it is working. It's getting there. Okay.
Mystical. This one's gonna have.
You see this thing? I'm
it.
charging up a crystal here.
Are you?
I'm charging up a crystal with direct sunlight. Yeah.
God, why are you charging up a crystal, Isaac?
I need a gem cast, Nick, for this emerald. So like you smelt the paper wealth in the smeltery, and then you need to pull the liquid emerald out into a gem cast. And so to get a gem cast, I think I need a fully charged sun crystal, which I now have. Look at this thing, Nick. It freaking animated as it moves. You see it glowing in my hand and moving.
Oh, what? Can I hold it?
I know. I mean, no, it's my freaking thing. There you go.
Thanks, man. I'm going to go throw it off the edge. Look at that. That's mad.
I know, right? Just freaking flying around in your inventory. Look at that. So if I do this and I do this, oh, that works. Okay, so that gets to the gem cast. We probably got to lose the sun crystal, which looks kind of bizarre.
I thought you said we're going to lose the sun then. I was going whoa.
The sun was absorbed into the crystal. Hold on. Now we've lost the sun. Why is that not coming out? Emerald and extracts. Nick, look at this. Are you ready? Holy heck, I have.
Are we on emeralds, Isaac? Are we on emeralds?
I got our first emerald. I've got our first emerald. Jeez. I'm not going to use it just yet. I'm not going to make the numismatic press just yet either. But we actually, you know what? Just to make sure, Nick, because I could see that in the future you're going to be like, oh, I want to make something, and it has emerald, like ender pearl, emeralds in it, and then you're going to be like, oh yeah, we got an emerald, I'll make it. Not thinking that we need that emerald to make more emeralds. And so, Nick, I'm not going to set it up yet, but I am going to go ahead and use that emerald to craft the numismatic press augment, just so that we don't accidentally waste it on something frivolous, like you trying to make emerald armor or something. Or
like an emerald hoe.
Stick an emerald up your nose or something. Yeah. An emerald hoe, exactly. Oh, what a complete waste.
So this is going over here, right? To the back of this?
Yes, this middle one is the one.
Can it be right next to it, or does it need to be a block away?
So I think it needs to... the hopper that I had before wasn't working for whatever reason, but I think, like, what you want to do, if I can get my crafting doohickey out here, I believe the way that you want to do this is something like this. So I'm going to put this here, and then you just want to put that like on top of, or just near that, touching that in some form or fashion. Anywhere will do.
There we go.
I hate it, but that'll do.
I was trying to put it on top.
I would have preferred you put it on top, but you know, whatever, Nick. All right, and then insert like that. And so if you set that up correctly, yeah, look at this, it's working.
No, yeah, it's doing it.
And then you probably want to have another ender chest at the end here to collect them.
That then sends it off to the
arc furnace. Yeah. Over here.
Does this need to can it be put straight into an ender chest, or does it need to be like transferred?
I think it will push into an ender chest. Yeah.
Okay, I'll get one out then. Here we go.
I guess we could have also used probably used a flat transfer node at the end here. You know, between the ender chest and the actual metal press, like a flat transfer probably would have worked instead of this item conduit. But yeah, this works. Here you go. Take the fucking rod there.
Thanks, man.
There you go. Nice. Can we rotate these as well? Like, nice.
There we go.
Nice.
I was gonna
say, you don't want it facing backwards.
No. I know.
Jeez.
I tell you what, man. After I've signed the rod code, our freaking board here will be filled up.
Oh yeah, look at that. Our board completely filled up. I mean, honestly, Nick, I don't think we don't put liquids on here, right? Okay, I was gonna say, like, we've got
we don't put liquids on there.
We don't respect liquids enough to give them
I don't respect liquids, Isaac.
to give them
so that's graphite electrodes, which is white, brown. Okay.
I am about to set up. Oh, is that ours? The 64 hop graphite, Nick, in the base ender chest. Is that ours? Have you fudged up?
In the base ender chest?
Yeah, white. Like, did you put it down by accident and flood? Like, if you look in there, you'll see the 64 graphite.
Oh, yeah. Like, when I put it down, it would initially have been white. That's
what I'm saying. Is that our graphite? Do you want to take that out?
Nice,
okay. Even if it's not, it's ours now, so who cares?
No, sorry, server. If it is, it's a very convenient mistake.
I need to make bricks. Right, I'm trying to make brick here. To make brick, I need to smelt gravel. Does gravel have a setup already? Is gravel being pumped out, Nick?
Gravel, is it being pumped out?
Does it have an ender chest?
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm sure it will. It's white, red, green, Isaac.
White, red, green. Okay, I made green. Let's have a look. Red.
So you just need red.
Red, okay. And we've got red already. Nice, okay, cool.
Right, let me add a row to this because, damn, can't believe it. So it's shiny panel obsidian.
White, red, green, such a bizarre...
I know, it would have been when I had all the petals and just be like, yeah, that looks good.
You just go all goofy?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
That's Yoda / Homer Simpson.
It is, yeah. Does Homer Simpson do that? Is that one of his?
Marge. No, maybe that's actually Marge. No. Homie.
Oh, you know, Gollum, maybe.
Oh, Gollum. You know what? I've never seen Lord of the Rings.
I fudged it. Oh. Neither have I, Nick. Neither have I. Here we go.
How do you know what Gollum sounds like?
Who doesn't? Like, right?
Oh, I don't. I actually have no idea what Gollum sounds like.
Have you seen the, did you watch the Hobbit movies?
No, none of it. Oh, the Hobbit one was the one that was streamed in 60 frames per second and people like vomited everywhere.
48
48.
I watched all three, Nick. So I haven't seen the first three movies, but I did go and watch all three sequels, all three Hobbit movies, in the cinema, near release date, at 48 frames per second.
And did you vomit everywhere, Isaac?
I didn't. No, of course not, Nick. It was fine.
Was it better than 24?
Like, I mean...
This conversation is
I think it was
far too many years late, but tell me.
It is. It was fine. Like, honestly, if you hadn't have told me, I probably wouldn't have noticed that it was different. It was fine.
There we go, then.
Is what I would say. If you were to ask me, I would say it was fine. Like, it was okay.
I'm glad. Okay, another row's been added to this. Now this is... So these graphite electrodes need to be transferred to the arc furnace.
They do, yes.
And that would be into a blue slot somewhere?
I don't know where they go, but I assume that would be correct. Yes, I assume they go into a blue slot somewhere.
I can't find any blues, Isaac.
You can't find any blues?
I can find lots of orange ones.
Can you find any clues, maybe?
I hope so. Blues Clues, Isaac. Blues Clues. Do you watch Blues Clues?
Actively, yeah.
Actively?
every day. I always start my day with a little bit of Blues
Do you reckon that, like, I don't know, maybe there's like Greens Cleans as well, and it's just like a green dog that like really
Greens Cleans. Is that what
like
you just
a neat
said?
Freak.
Greens Cleans. What?
It's like a Blues Clues endorsed cleaning product.
But it's not blue. It makes no sense. Do you reckon there's a Blues Clues endorsed cleaning product called Greens Cleans? What?
Packs. We can branch it out into a series, Isaac, of different coloured dogs.
No, that definitely makes
with different hobbies.
Definitely not completely insane.
Oh. Yeah, like
Nick,
yellows, marshmallows.
Nick, I blame you for this. Do you see what I'm having to do right now? Do you see this?
What are you doing?
I am manually breaking a piece of obsidian with an iron pickaxe.
I love it. Okay, this is actually quite baffling then. Like, there's no inputs. I'm going to put it in at the top, you know. I'm sure it'll be here. This seems like a very natural place to put them, just on top.
I mean, that's where they go in, right?
Do you see what I mean, man?
I do, yeah, I do see what you mean. Sure, yeah, try it. I mean, the best thing, the easiest thing I find is just to, like, go around with, like, these conduits and try and see where things connect.
What attaches.
Yeah, because that connects, you know.
Maybe it is these ones then.
So those holes there work, yeah. I mean, give it a try, Nick. Maybe put a hopper down, see if that works or something. Yeah, give it a go, Nick, you know. So I'm going to try here using refined storage for some crafting.
Okay.
Which I haven't done in a long time, Nick. So whether or not I get this right.
So GL.
Yeah, GLHF. Here we go. We'll find out. So to make the diamond, obviously, we need those balls, right? And the first recipe in making those balls is crafting up the pulverized coal that we have here with flint, right? And flint's made with gravel. Now that everything's hooked up to the system, it should hopefully just be a case of setting up some nice, easy auto crafts, right?
Oh.
But what's up? What have you done?
It's not worked, Isaac. It's put it in the wrong place.
Ooh. I wonder if the
maybe you can't. Because have a look where it's put them. It's put them where the lapis is, right?
Yeah. I assume maybe that's just the wrong pot then. Try a different.
I'll try the other side.
And I mean, you can also Google it real quick.
Yeah, I can have a look. I'll quickly try the other side.
Graphite electrodes. Where can I stick my graphite electrode?
Where can I stick my graphite electrode when I'm bored?
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
Only when you're bored, though. Okay, I think I need this. I think I need the crafter. I'm so used, Nick, to working with applied energistics that when it comes to refined storage, my knowledge on refined storage crafting,
I think that's worked.
Is not up to snuff.
Okay, yeah, I think that's worked because it's not shoving them on the other side anymore. Okay, so now
you cracked it.
I think so. All that means is that we need to have lapis and the coal balls on the left. And
nice.
then
Do you want to send lapis over then?
Yeah, might as well. So lapis is, I'm assuming it's got blue in it.
I think it is just
blue, white, blue.
Yeah,
blue, white, blue.
See, that's the one I set up, Nick. With a sensible color frequency.
Yeah, all right. Oh.
No, lapis. Let's go brown, green, gray, light gray specifically. Okay, and kapow. All right, I have a crafter. So let me see if I can crack this one open, Nick, like a freaking egg. So in here, how the heck does this work?
Okay, so the lapis is going in automatically. So now it's just the sake of those coal balls, Isaac, and it's done. Then that means diamonds are done.
Diamonds are dozen. Okay, cool. I am working on the cobalts, Nick. They're coming together slowly but surely. So I've made a pattern grid. So I think I can put this down here. I'm just trying to set up some like auto crafting. Like it's fairly similar to A2's auto crafting by the looks of it. Like it's not too dissimilar. So we take a blank pattern, we put it in here. I'm going to try and teach this. I'm hoping that I can shift click in the recipe here. So diamonds are made in the arc furnace. They require the compressed coal balls. I would like this recipe here, encode. So now if I put that up there, can I request those? Potentially? What are they called? They are called coal balls. Coal balls. Oh, give me 64. Start. Missing flint. Okay, so I also need to teach you how to make flint. That is easy enough because flint is just 3 gravel, like so. I need another pattern. Okay, Nick, I think I've cracked it.
Okay.
The crafting setup. Here we go. Encode and kapow. It's actually very simple.
So let's see. Let me just
Okay, cool.
Just test this out.
It works. It's a bit slow, but it works. So, Nick, over here, I'll show you how this works real quick so you can auto-craft stuff in the future. So this is the crafter. It's actually quite easy. The crafter's on the top, right? And all you've got to do is just put in the recipes. Like there's no molecular assembler or anything like there is with refined with A2. So I put in a pattern for the cobalt and the flint. So like in here, the pattern grid, you just make a pattern, stick it in that right-hand slot, and then put the pattern that you want to do into here, and then just click the down button. You can see in the bottom left, it's got the processing. So that would be like you got to do it in the furnace or whatever. And then you just slap it in there, and then it's good to go. Like that's it. We can auto-craft.
That's so good.
Cobalt now. Also, there are speed upgrades in here, so I put a speed upgrade in that thing in the right-hand slot.
Oh yeah,
now.
I see.
So hopefully we can make cobalts faster. Like it's made 64 already, which is nice.
So we've got the coal balls.
We've got some of them. Like we've got them. They are currently available to be auto-crafted, which is nice.
Okay.
I think the next stage would be to get an export bus, put the export bus onto this metal press, and then have like a crafting card in it or something similar.
All right.
So that it will auto make them when we need them. I think I need a crafting monitor as well to be able to see what's going on here. Crafting monitor.
Is that so you can see what's getting backed up and stuff?
Yeah. Exactly. Here we go. So have you got the setup bit ready? Like you've set up the end bit there, I think, is what you've done?
I've set up the end bit, yeah. So this will be to pull out
the
diamonds. So I'll hook up an ender chest for diamonds that's ready for that. I'm just figuring out how to automatically insert the coal balls because there's no back here maybe, but orange is output, no? These go. Oh no, these don't go here. Okay, maybe I've just been getting it wrong then. I think I've just been getting it wrong, Isaac.
Okay. It's good to know, I guess. Start. Are they crafting? They are. Okay, that is working. It's a little slow, and maybe we should have like one crafter per recipe so that they can work independently, but that's fine. So yeah, cool. Right. Now, Nick, is the real question. If I get, could you set up an end chest that goes from here, from the end of this one into here as well? Because that's where the cobalt's going to come from.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Nice.
So, let's go cobalts, black, grey, black. Here we go. Let's go with that.
It's a good thing there were like an infinite number of frequencies, right?
Yeah. Otherwise, it would be really problematic.
Why not just go like? Why not start simple though? Why not just like white, black, white?
Because I have a feeling that might have been used.
I don't think it is. Like I think you'd be
white,
surprised
black,
at how
white is
few.
iron, Isaac.
Why not? Why not black, white, black? Like using two colors is so much more difficult than just using the one, or even just like black, white, white, or white, white, black. You know, any or black, black, white, or white, white, black. There are so many colors frequencies to just use one color.
Black.
There's no need for you to mix it up. So
white, black. Jesus.
Okay. So this time we'll go down
I have
here.
a feeling,
I'm assuming there's some kind of way to like crafting card.
Yeah, Isaac. White, black is gravel. Is it our gravel?
It's not. Oh no, it's not.
It's someone else's gravel. Isaac.
Someone else's gravel.
What about white, black? Okay, that worked. I was really hoping it wouldn't. So I'd be right, but it did. So white, black is cobalts. And then I'll hook that up. So I think that will come in here. It's the only place that really makes sense.
So this is working here, Nick. You'll see that we are the thing is pumping away. There is what is called a crafting upgrade. So I'm assuming if I put that into the exporter here, it will craft when they're needed. So like when we obviously right now we've got a backlog of these in the system of these cobalts. So if I take those out, is it going to auto craft them for me? Oh, it totally is, Nick. It auto crafts them and auto outputs them to. Oh, Nick, it's great. It's great.
So now that's going back into the system then.
What is?
Wait, is
right now? These are going on the floor.
Is this what you wanted to go into the thing? I thought you asked for it on this side.
No. Yeah, you're doing that, Nick. This is independent of your setup.
Okay,
your setup is correct.
Okay, I thought so.
These need to be crafted again and then put through this end one.
Yeah,
before they go in the
I
pulverizer.
So that's why I was asking if this is going to go back into the system.
Yes, I mean it's not going to go in the system probably, but it's going to get worked on.
Okay, it's going to get crafted.
It's going to get crafted. So now we need to craft it with brick. So this is where we need to smelt brick up and then also craft with the cobalts. So I'm thinking I'm probably just going to try to do this locally with a mechanical
couple of crafters.
Yeah, and like do you have a redstone furnace potentially?
I can make one. Hold on. All right, I got the furnace. Where's this going?
Stick it on top of this ender chest, Nick, please.
There you go.
Nice. And then, so ideally here, Nick, the plan is from the bottom, it's going to input, to the top, it's going to output. We're going to hook this up with its very own knobbly end, as we always do. So that should begin smelting the gravel into brick when it gets some power. Again, we can always upgrade this in the future, but I don't know if it needs to be too fast just yet. Although, yeah, it's definitely going to upgrade at some point, but that's fine. Let's go smelt that into brick. The brick is going to output at the top. This mechanical autocrafter here, Nick, is set to produce the dense cobalts.
Yeah.
And then those dense cobalts need to be sent over to
the back of
here.
this.
So, yeah. So we need yet another frequency, Nick. All right?
Right.
So I'm going to get your dies ready for whatever frequency you want to use.
We'll go like grey, white.
Sure. Output into there. And then, cool. Yeah, if you want to get the first grey die set down on there, that would be grand. It's up here, Nick.
Here we go. Let's see. Grey, white. That's fine.
And then over here, it's a similar story. Now, unlike you, I'm going to put mine on top like that.
All right.
This is horrible. But yeah, if you do the grey, white, that's going to go ahead and make the dense cobalt. Extract's always active. Insert. That should get slotted into there. Should get kaplunked.
Ching. And then this
put
goes
into the
in
final
here, which should appear here.
And then hopefully, maybe
that doesn't get put into here.
Oh, this is. I think this is.
See, this is the only one that works, right? Like that I can slap onto that looks vaguely outputty.
You did it. Where did the graphite, the hot graphite, get put in before?
Here. Oh, the hot. We just put it in manually.
You've got. Yo, you put the hot you couldn't auto put in the graphite electrodes.
The graphite electrodes are automatically being put in here, I think.
So if I take these out, it gets filled up again. It doesn't. Did you test this at all?
No, okay, so that isn't putting them in. Okay.
So I think this end of chest is where you want to put this one.
Right. Okay.
And maybe we swap those around. Maybe the hot graphite goes in the front.
Let's have a look.
Question mark?
We were about to find out.
Okay. Which one is this one? Here you go. I think it's that one. I've no idea anymore. Like, your color coordinations are so
That's fine.
confusing. For one, there's nothing in this.
I put a compressed cobalt in.
Right, but it's still not working.
That's not working.
I think both of these top slots probably do the same thing. They probably go into the lapis slot.
Yeah, so if I take one lapis out...
I thought you Googled this, Nick.
I thought it worked.
Why didn't you just Google it, you piece of crap?
No.
Jeez. Yeah, that worked.
Sure.
So it was just the other one that didn't work for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Huh. That's bizarre.
Weird.
That's very strange.
But that's working now.
Real quick. Do you want to try... No, I was hoping that might work. There was like a thing that said once upon a time it was possible to insert electrodes from the top. But yeah, I think you are correct in that now it's manual only, which is odd, right? Because the pack does... I think I did see like someone post that this is like the only bit that can't be fully automated, which is odd, like I said, because of the fact that like the pack kind of challenges you to fully automate the process. But there we go, Nick. We have, I think, to the best of our abilities, automated diamonds. You'll see the thing is filling up with compressed cobalts. Diamonds are being put there. I think they output to the back, if I'm not mistaken. And so maybe like if I put a chest here, maybe those will start filling up with diamonds. Potentially, or I might output to the front. Not too sure.
I think the front maybe is this one. Here we go. Let's have a look. Do you want to wipe that chest here?
Like, sure.
And then...
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
It works. So we should replace that with a storage drawer of some description to actually store the diamonds.
To store the diamonds.
It works. We also need more power, I think, again, because power seems to be
lacking.
one of the limiting factors right now, which is not the best. Like, we could do with either getting more overclock generators or putting more ones on the overclock generator that we do have. I think either of those would work just fine. But yeah, we did it, Nick. We've automated diamonds. Those are now ready to go. We've also got emeralds, so those are ready to be used as well. I guess next time we'll come back. We might start looking into a little bit of Thorncraft, Nick. That's something that we still need to do. We can also look at getting the... what else do we need?
The Wither Skeleton Skulls and Podzol.
We can also start looking at getting the Wither Skeleton Skulls and the Podzol. The Podzol, of course, is not too bad requiring the Empowered Oil. That's quite a setup from actually additions, but not too bad nonetheless. I might tidy this up a little bit because although this works, it's a bit messy. You know, like the setup here, especially for making the dense core balls, is a little all over the place, Nick. But it does work. We got a convoluted system of stuff.
Squeezer, Isaac. Look at this animation.
Oh, I know, right? Did you see it last time? So satisfying. Just pumping
squeezing
up and down.
away.
Squeezing all that coal dust into hop graphite dust. Oh, you gotta love it, Nick. You gotta love it.
Amazing.
But I think, Nick, that's a good place for us to wrap up there for today. I also don't know if we talked about this. We are voiding some of our...
the creosote oil, because there's so much of it being produced.
There's so much of it. This thing's falling. This drum here is full. 256,000 millibuckets already. So, yeah, we did set that up before the episode so that we could get rid of any excess creosote oil into this fluid trash can from extra utilities. Really easy to make. But, like I said, Nick, I think that is a good place to wrap up there for today. As always, guys, if you did enjoy the video, episode, like it really does help out a lot. Leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new here to get notified as soon as new videos go out. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.